The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Stephen R. Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, has sold over 40 million copies worldwide. Why? Because it doesn't just teach success. It teaches character, leadership, and timeless principles. Today, let's break down each of the 7 habits with examples and wisdom straight from the book. Habit 1. Be proactive. Covey says, "I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions." Being proactive means taking responsibility instead of blaming others. Example, instead of saying, "I can't do this because my boss is unfair," a proactive person thinks, "What can I do despite the challenge?" It's about focusing on your circle of influence, the things you can control, instead of your circle of concern like politics, weather, or other people's behavior. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Covey writes, "Begin with the end in mind" means to begin each day, task, or project with a clear vision of your desired direction and destination. Imagine writing your own eulogy. What would you want people to say about you? Your answer reveals your values. Once you know your end, you can align your actions with your true goals. Habit 3. Put first things first. This is about priorities. Covey says, "The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities." Example, checking emails might feel urgent, but spending time on your health, relationships, or long-term projects is more important. Covey's time management matrix reminds us to focus on important but not urgent activities, like planning, exercising, or learning, the things that build our future. Habit 4. Think win-win. Covey explains, win-win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all interactions. Example, in business, instead of undercutting a partner to get the biggest slice of the pie, find a way to expand the pie so both succeed. Win-win thinking builds trust, loyalty, and stronger relationships, whether in family, business, or friendships. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Covey says, most people do not listen with the intent to understand, listen with the intent to reply. Example, a father who listens carefully to his teenager's frustrations instead of lecturing immediately builds real trust. When people feel understood, they're more open to hearing your perspective too. Habit 6. Synergize. This habit is about teamwork. Covey writes, synergy is not just about putting two things together. It's about producing third alternatives. Not my way, not your way, but a better way. Example, two designers working together. One is creative, the other is detail-oriented. Alone, each has weaknesses. Together, they create something far greater than either could alone. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Covey reminds us, sharpen the saw means preserving and enhancing the greatest asset you have, you. Example, a woodcutter keeps chopping until exhausted, but if he took time to sharpen his saw, he'd cut faster and easier. In life, sharpening the saw means renewing yourself, exercising, reading, meditating, spending time with loved ones. Without renewal, even the most effective person burns out. Closing. So there you have it. 1. Be proactive. 2. Begin with the end in mind. 3. Put first things first. 4. Think win-win. 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. 6. Synergize. 7. Sharpen the saw. Covey teaches us that true effectiveness isn't about quick hacks, it's about principles that stand the test of time. As Covey said, to change ourselves effectively, we first had to change our perceptions. Which habit will you start practicing today?